Hey, let me ask y'all something. You ever notice when you are down, you might be losing, people love you. You notice that when you struggling, people love you. When you are down in life, people attract to you. They love that. They love that. They cool with you. But the moment you start winning and start getting a little progression in your life, you start getting a little successful, that moment is when everything changed. All right. Suddenly you act different. Suddenly now it's, oh, he lucky. Why ain't that me? But let me tell you something. That hate, that type of energy doesn't come from just nowhere. It don't just come out of nowhere. It comes from their own insecurities. I'm understanding that. A lot of these things is because it comes from them looking at their life and realizing they're stuck, or maybe the thing that you're doing they've been doing for a while and they haven't got any success at it. That's what it is. And today I'm gonna just break it all down because it's crazy to me. All right. Now, if I had to be honest, if I had to be totally honest with you, my take gonna go like this. The moment you start leveling up, getting a better job, you starting a business, you start YouTube, they see you as like a mirror. It's like a reflection that they want to be. That's what it is. And to them, it forces them to look at themselves and realize that maybe I've been wasting time. You get me? Maybe what I'm doing isn't working. Maybe they'll realize it, but no. You know what they rather do? They rather talk down on your success. They rather talk down on your progression. They rather talk down than really take a self evaluation on themselves and maybe lock in a little harder or lock in a little more. Be a little more dedicated. That's what people do. I don't understand it. And the truth is, you don't owe anyone. You don't owe anyone anything. You don't owe anyone your downfall. You don't owe anyone your type of stagnant in life. Like, you don't owe nobody that. The truth about insecurity when it comes to this, people tend to deflect, right? They will, how can I put it? Insecurity to me is real loud. You can see it from a mile away. You can see it from the way people speak. You can see it from the way people are comment on videos and things like this. You can see it. Confident people don't really fear others. They don't really fear like things in life. That's just how it goes. But from an insecure person, they won't see it that way. A lot of people look at me different and look at me crazy like, ain't no way this cat told his job that he wasn't gonna do no extra work. Facts. Definitely did. Especially when I got all of these things. Like, I don't know, I got a different mindset. I got an entrepreneur mindset. If I know I'm only gonna make $180 here, why am I gonna do extra work when you're not gonna pay me for it? Number one, when I could go outside and make 350 a day or make 250 a day. I can make more doing what I got outside of here than what I'm doing in here, and I'm getting disrespected. You get what I'm saying? Yes, I stood my ground on everything. I took whatever. I had to get fired for it. Cool. I'm all right with that. At the end of the day, I stood for what I stood for. That's all that mattered to me, and I'm cool. You feel me? That's how it go. Now, insecure people, they be too focused on building themselves up. And guess what happens? When it don't work out, they'll deflect on you. The insecure people, right? They'll ridicule you. They'll try to nitpick every move you make or try to talk about things you got going on. Oh, he think he better than me. This and that. And in my opinion, I said this before, if you feel like I'm better than you, that's your opinion. Then I guess I am. Right? But it didn't come from my mouth. I never said I was better than you. See, with me, I always try to uplift people. I always tell them, like, I'm a normal person just like you. If I'm doing something, you could do it too. You just got to put the work in, bro. A lot of people don't want to do that. So it's easier for them to do that. It's right. It's easier for people to hate on you and talk about you. It's easier than them putting in work to get where you're at. Does that make sense? Insecure people will do this and they'll gossip about you. Hell, y'all do it in the comments all the time. Y'all talk crap all the time in the comments. What does that say about you? You know? Success reminds them of the lack of effort they've been putting in. That's what happens. Your drive and things I talk about when I motivate y'all, it reminds them of their procrastination that they've been doing. And I feel like things that I talk about hit so much home for people is because it's because what I'm saying is you. And I think that's what it is. So don't hate me because of what I'm saying is what you're doing. Just get out of that and work on you. That's it. I'm not talking about you, but if it hits home, maybe there's something that you need to evaluate about yourself. You get me? Stop trying to shrink yourself if you got some type of thing going for yourself that's going good. Don't shrink yourself to make them feel comfortable. Never do that. Never go into a hole or try to make yourself feel less than just to help their emotions. You get me? That's not the way to go. Their insecurity isn't your responsibility. How they feel at the end of the day because they're not doing well or they don't like you because you're ahead of them isn't your problem. Most people like me, if I was down and I see somebody else has progression, I did it on YouTube. There was a time, and shout out Damo, shout out Ty, shout out even Ringo. Ringo tapped in with me too. But if I see all of these people that have success in something that I want to do, you know what I do? I ask questions. Hey man, how you do this? Hey, how did you get so far doing it? Most people won't do that. But you know what they quick to do? Twitter fingers. Instead of asking and doing this, ask questions. Hey Monty, bro, how you do that? Man, I'm trying to be consistent like you, bro. What do you be doing? Instead of being that person, you rather be this person that wants to be negative because you're not in the same position as me or in the same position as somebody else. That don't make no sense to me. Crazy work. Social media do it all the time. It's this social media trap and it's filled with a lot of misunderstanding, right? Social media makes this a problem so much worse because people got easy access to everything, right? People have 24/7 access to your life, pretty much. You get what I'm saying? They can see your wins when you show them. They can see your losses when you show them. Your highlights, your best moments. You could post a win right now, okay? Because I know I did. And I got another one coming, okay? Something you worked years for. And someone will still find a reason to make it bad. Still find a reason to hate. Always. They say you got lucky, all of this bull crap, or just got some type of negativity to say. But here's what I need you to remind yourself of. Those people aren't your audience. Okay? They're not for you. They're not your life. They're not your tribe. They're not anything towards you that's benefiting you. Okay? These people are not what you're building for. That's probably a better way to put it. Okay? These people are not what you're building for. Friends and family won't always support you. People behind this screen won't always support you. You got to understand that some people don't want to see you win. They don't. That's just how it is, bro. If they not winning, why the hell they want to see you win? Does that make sense? I mean, it does to me. This can happen with anybody though. I've told y'all many times, bro. I had to separate myself from people because we wasn't going down the same path, bro. Um, I don't know if I said it before, but there was a group of us, man. There was a group of us doing gaming content, and a little bit of us was doing IRL. And in the end, I'm the only one that's still doing it. The only one. Everybody that I was doing content with gave up, besides me and my brother. They gave up. They stopped doing it. And then it got to a point where my brother got success, and then I got success. And then now everybody wants to do it again. It's crazy. But they left during the grind. They left during the dedication. They left because nobody wanted to support each other. So when it was only me and my brother left, we just decided to support each other, and it worked out. You get me? Now, why is this? Why won't people support you when you got a good message? Why won't people do this? It's because your success and things make them uncomfortable. That's what it is. It makes them uncomfortable. And again, if they don't have any type of thing going for themselves and they're not in the same boat as you, they don't want to see that for you. Okay? But you cannot let that stop you. You cannot let that stop with what you got going on, grind wise and dedication wise. If you stay dedicated to something, I want you to put your all into it. Real talk. I know how I've been there, bro. I'll probably drop a video of my own grind before I had the locks. When I first started growing them. I'll go back to that phase because I was documenting way back then. I might drop that today. Before I had the covering my face now. I know how it is to, you know, be on this journey and then have people come with you and then not have no support. Okay? I know how it is not to have no support and you the only one. I know it all too well, bro. I know it all too well. And guess what? That's okay. A lot of people can't stand alone. I'm cool with standing alone. I've been doing it for a long time and it's worked out for me. It keeps me locked in. It keeps me leveled. It keeps me focused. It keeps me dedicated. All of that. All of that. And that's okay. I want you to keep moving forward with things because a lot of people will give up. I don't want you to be that person. I don't want you to be that person that, you only spend 3 months working on it and then you give up. And then that's it. I don't want you to be like that. I don't know, man. You gotta stop letting people who gave up on their goals talk you out of your own. It's pretty much what I'm saying. Because I've had that happen before as well, Don't let nobody talk you out of things that you want to do. Don't do that, bro. Because in the end, it's like almost kicking your own self in the butt. When I do things, I don't want to blame nobody else. If I do something, I want to blame myself. And at the end of the day, you can't let other people's hate stop your progress. You cannot have that happen to you. You only have one life, okay? You only got one shot, and you could give up or keep shooting that mud. What are we gonna do? And their opinions, man, bro. I still think back. I did a video over here in this on this bench, and I remember somebody telling me, "You're only gonna get so far doing these videos." I don't know where they at now. Have no idea where they at. And it may not seem like a lot, but I came a long, long way. I worked hard, and I'm not finna let nobody ever discredit me, ever discredit the amount of work I put in behind this ever in life. Ever. So now that it's time that, YouTube has gave me the chance, I'm forever grateful. Forever. Now I think it's time that I show other people how you could do the same too. Going into 2025, the thing that a lot of people need to do is support each other. That's the problem now. Instead of hating, why don't y'all get down in them comments and support each other? If y'all want to be content creators, why don't y'all get down in the comments, hey bro, I'll sub to you. Why don't y'all do that instead of always picking at somebody or have something to say about somebody? Why don't y'all do that? No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna support each other. That'd be the problem. So this is why I say the truth is, the higher you climb, the higher that you get, the more people will try to pull you down. That's just how the life. That's how it go, bro. I'm just being honest. That's through life. That's not. It's that's just what it is, man. But they can't stop you unless you let them. Is y'all hearing what I'm saying? People cannot stop what you got going. People that cannot stop progression when they're pulling at you unless you let them. Unless you just throw your hands up. But if I keep fighting and keep going, something bound to happen. Stay focused. Stay consistent. Stay dedicated. Focus on winning. And losers focus on winners. Understand that. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. Which one is you gonna be? Say, I want to be a breadwinner. I want to be a winner. I don't want to be a loser. Not saying that you ain't gonna lose sometimes, but being a forever loser is crazy work to me. I want to be a winner. So what are we gonna do? All right. I don't know about y'all, but that's all I had to say, man. It's really not nothing too much. It was on my mind to talk about it a couple days ago, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna get everything I've been wanting to talk about out today, going to the new year, and it's gonna be a clean slate, straight dedication, straight work, straight grind, nothing else, nothing else. So I don't know if anybody needed to hear that. I know I did. So yeah, keep your head up. Success isn't a crime. I know a lot of people hate that. Keep your head up. Keep building. Keep pushing. Keep persevering. You know, it's not like you're not gonna have obstacles in your life that you gotta get over. It's about how you do it. You know, how are you gonna overcome these type of obstacles that you go through? I'm not the type of person to throw my hands up. I want to keep working, keep grinding, and see what I can do to make it. All right, that's just that on that, man.